Hello, Year 7. Welcome to French Lesson 2 of your home learning for the summer term. I hope you're well and you enjoyed your lesson, Lesson 1, where you learnt about daily routine. Today you're going to talk about what time you do the activities of your daily routine. Press pause if you need to, and then press play again to move on to the next slide. Okay, Year 7, here is a list of the equipment that you need to have with you for your lesson today. First of all, the exercise book that the school gave you, a pen, your mini whiteboard on the back of your journal and a board pen are optional. If you can't access those, don't have a board pen, do not worry. Just use your exercise book, that's absolutely fine. You may also want to download the knowledge organizer for module 5, summer 1, which is attached on class charts for you. You may have printed that off yesterday, you may wish to print that off today, or you may just wish to have it open in a tab on your computer. That is all fine. Additionally, you may wish to have a tab on your computer open with wordreference.com, which is the online dictionary, French and English, English and French, to look up any words that you are not able to find straight away in your knowledge organizer. So you can go and get all that ready now. Press pause now and press play when you're ready to continue. And so we have your title, à quelle heure, what time. We have your date, which is just partly completed for you there. So you will need to complete that in full as part of your do now task. Also, your do now activity is on this slide, and it's about a 10-minute activity. So the first part is to complete the date in full in French. And the second part is to copy the English below and match it with the French and write both out in full. The first example is done for you. I have breakfast equals je prends le petit déjeuner. So I've crossed through that to show that I've used that one already. So if you want to pause now and complete the date and the English and the French, and then when you're ready to mark your work, press play and we'll go to the correction. Okay, well done, Year 7. Now time to complete the date, which is mercredi, M-E-R-C-R-E-D-I. Don't forget the R after the M-E, mercredi 22, 22nd avril. Okay. Then you have to copy the English below and match the French as well. So I have breakfast was je prends le petit déjeuner. 2. I wash, je me lave. 3. I wake up, je me réveille. 4. I get up, je me lève. 5. I go to school, je vais au collège. 6. I shower, je me douche. 7. I brush my teeth, je me brosse les dents. Numéro 8. I get dressed, je m'habille. Okay, if you want to pause now and then press play once you've checked and you're ready to continue to activity number 1. Well done, Year 7. Year 7, now for activity number 1, which should take around 10 minutes. So in this section, you will learn to say the time in French. So écoutez et répétez. Okay, listen and repeat. À 1 heure. À 1 heure. À 2 heures. À 2 heures. à 6 heures, à 6 heures. Okay, I've changed to 6 and times when you will actually be completing activities as part of your daily routine. So that's why I've just hopped from the 1 and 2 o'clock to 6 o'clock. Just to point out at this stage, at 1 heure at 1 o'clock is the one exception because it's 1 o'clock, it's 1 hour, which is what 1 heure means in French. So there's no S on heure. It's the only one that doesn't have an S on it at the end because it's singular. After that, it's à 2 heures, and you add the S at the end. À 6 heures, at 6 o'clock with the S. So just à 1 heure does not have the S. On continue. Let's continue. Écoutez et répétez. À 7 heures. À 7 heures. À 8 heures. À 8 heures. À 9 heures. À 9 heures. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to draw your attention to the boxes on the right-hand side in blue. The exception is 1 o'clock, which I mentioned, which is 1 heure with no S, because in French they say 1 hour. 2 heures is 2 hours instead of o'clock, and so on. Also, we say une rather than un, because the word heure is feminine, so we say une heure. Your next activity is to write down the times in your book from 1 o'clock to 12 o'clock in English and translate them into French. So we need to pause the recording now and write out those times in French. So you can use the ones at the top of the screen for 1 o'clock and 2 o'clock, à 1 heure, à 2 heures. Okay, to start you off. Okay, so activity 1, correction, à quelle heure, at what time? À 1 heure, at 1 o'clock. À 2 heures, à 3 heures, à 4 heures, à 5 heures, à 6 heures, à 7 heures, à 8 heures, à 9 heures, à 10 heures, à 11 heures, à 12 heures. It's 12 o'clock. So pause and check that you've spelt this correctly, that you've got your accent on the A going down. Okay, and then press play when you're ready to continue to the next activity.